Welcome students, welcome to my next video. Standard 10, chapter number 2, Electoral Process, Political Science. In this video, you're going to witness all the important questions I'll be discussing with you, and you can learn it. Just see that when you are viewing this video, you are having textbook with you so that you may mark the answers. So before I start with the video, if you are a person who is new to this channel, please subscribe it. And if you like the video, please do like it. And if other people, your friends, your well-wishers are not aware of this video, please do give the awareness by sending the link. Now, my dear students, the first question is your choose the correct option from the given options and complete the sentences. In other words, in short, we say fill in the blanks. There are options given. You need to select the option or correct alternative and write it. The first question: the election commissioner is appointed by the dash. As we all know, all the major posts, all the important posts, like the leader of an army, navy, air force, election commissioner, all the major post is appointed by the president, not by prime minister, not by vice president or the speaker of Lok Sabha. All the important post, it is appointed by the president. Second question: Dash was appointed as the first election commissioner of independent India. Here the question is asked, who is the first election commissioner? It is none other than Sukumar Sen. He was from Kolkata. He was the first election commissioner of independent India. Constituencies are created by dash committee of the election commission. Delimitation. Constituencies are created by delimitations committee of the election commission. Fourth question is, who was the first voter of India? It is not the Prime Minister of India. It is neither T.N. Session nor the election commissioner. The first voter, he belonged to Himachal Pradesh. His name was Shyam Saran Negi. He was the first voter of India. Now, this leads to the next question, that is straight true or false. For true as well as false, you need to give reason. The first question is, the election commission lays down the code of conduct during election. And the answer is true. We find the election commission lays down the code of conduct during election. Now, why do they lay down these kinds of code of conduct or rules. During election, the candidate may lure the voters by giving money, household articles, and false promises. Some candidate threatens the voter to vote for them. In these conditions, it is difficult to carry out free and fair election. Hence, the Election Commission issues the model of code of conduct for the government as well as the political parties and the voters. So, all these points should be included in this answer. Second question. Under special circumstances, Election Commission holds election in a particular constituency for the second time. Can an Election Commission hold re-election? Yes, they can. The above statement is true. Only the Election Commission can announce for re-election. Now why? On what circumstances? How they can do it? The first reason is sometimes the representatives of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha resigns from his or her constituency. Then a re-election can be announced. In some cases, the death of the representative occurs. Again, you can announce for re-election. In such special situations, the Election Commission has to conduct election for the second time. It is called by-election. Now, let us go to the third question. The third question states, the state government decides as to when, how many stages of election would be held in particular state. Now here you need to think, can a state government conduct election? I say no. It is the Election Commission. So the above statement is false. First point will be, the entire process of conducting election is entrusted and managed by Election Commission, not the state government. Second, if the responsibility is given to the state government, it may adopt a biased approach. Third, Constitution has formed an Election Commission, an independent body to carry out the responsibility. Hence, Election Commission decides the in which state the election should be conducted, in how many stages it should be conducted, and all this are the power of the Election Commission, not of the state government. Now, let us go on to the next question. The question is, explain the following concept. Now here, according to me, journey from ballot box to EVM machine is very, very important. Without this question, the political science paper will be incomplete. So, please do learn this. What are the following points which are included in this answer? First, we have to start with the first election was held in 1951-52 till 1999. Election was held by using ballot box. You have to say right from 1951-52 to 1999, the ballot paper and the ballot box was used for election. 20 lakh ballot boxes were used in first election. Voter used to cast his or her vote by stamping in front of the candidate's name and put them in the metal boxes. Now, instead of this metal boxes, electronic voting machines are now introduced, EVM machines. EVM machines were used for 5 seats in Rajasthan, 5 seats in Madhya Pradesh, 6 seats in Delhi in 1998 in the Legislative Assembly. EVM machines were used at all the polling booths in general election held in 2004. It proved to be a useful device. It has improvised since its first use. Due to the use of EVM machine, the results are declared early and very at the faster rate. So these are the points which are included in the answer journey from ballot box to EVM machine. And you can add one more thing which is very, very important. That is, because of EVM machine, lakhs of trees are saved. We are saving the environment. Now we will go with the next question. That is, explain the functions of Election Commission. Now, what are the functions of Election Commission? You need to enlist it one by one, and you have to write in points. The first function is to prepare voters list. Those who have attained the age of 18, they have to register, and the Election Commission has to prepare a voter list. Second, Election Commission decides the timetable and they decide the entire process of holding elections. That's one more duty of the Election Commission or the function. Third, the third function is scrutinize the application of the candidates. Whether the candidate is having any criminal background, whether the person is insane, that has to be looked after by the Election Commission. Conducting free and fair election and do all the work related to it. That's one more function. Give recognition and de-recognize political parties. Some political parties which are at the regional level, they want to have as at the national level. Whether they should be at the national level or at the state level or the regional level is decided by the Election Commission. Resolve all the disputes and complaints regarding election is the topmost priority of the Election Commission. So these are few of the duties of the Election Commission. Now next question is, write the additional information about the post of Election Commissioner. Now, in Election Commission, there is an in charge called Election Commissioner. Now you have to tell or you have to write what are the informations regarding that person. What are his duties? Who is appointing him? And what are his daily functions? That you need to write. Now, Election Commission in India is having one Chief Election Commissioner and two other Chief Commissioners. One Chief Election Commissioner and two other Chief Commissioners. All the commissioners are appointed by the President. The Chief Election Commissioner of India is usually the member of Indian Civil Service or Indian Administrative Service, IAS. Then, the responsibility of conducting free and fair elections of the Parliament and the state legislature lies with the election commissioner. And the last point will be, in order to safeguard the independence of the election commissioner, he cannot be easily removed from the post for any political reasons, or by any political party, or by any of the office bearers. He is independent. He is only answerable to the Constitution. And if he goes beyond the Constitution, then the process of impeachment is there. There he can be removed. Now we will see with the next question. Explain the meaning of code of conduct. The word code of conduct, whenever it comes to your mind, my dear students, please remember it is rules or the laws. Simple. What are the laws laid down by the Election Commission? Now, first point. After the announcement of election till the declaration of the results, the Election Commission enforces the code of conduct. Certain laws, like not to bribe the voters, not to give them threat, not to give them any household things and to say that they have to vote for them. Second point, it explains the rules to be followed by the government, political parties, candidates, and the voters. It explains in detail what are the rules for the government, for the political parties, candidates, and also for the voters. And the last point that has to be included in this answer is the code of conduct is adopted to control malpractice during election. So these points should be included in the answer. If you include all these 3 points, then your answer will fetch 2 marks. You are covering almost all the points. Now let us come to the last question. State the challenges in conducting free and fair election. Now, though the Election Commission is having a code of conduct, many rules are there, but yet they face many challenges. Now, what are the challenges the Election Commission is facing to conduct election? Following are the challenges faced by Election Commission to conduct free and fair election. One is managing large geographical landscape and huge electoral population. Now, landscape, I mean to say, if it is, for example, Himachal Pradesh, it is a hilly area. Okay, what is happening over there? It is beyond the control of Election Commission. And our population is very large. It's not a small population. And Election Commission cannot go to each and every state or every nook and corner of the world. So this is one big challenge Election Commission is facing. Second, to stop misuse of money and muscle power during election. The best example I can give is what is happening towards in the northern part of India, especially Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and certain regions where the money and the muscle power is used. Third, barring the candidate with criminal background from contesting the election. My dear students, if you look at the profile of the candidates who are standing for the election, you will find there are people who are with a criminal background, but yet they stand with a clean sheet, they stand for election. and Election Commission cannot do anything about it. They take a clean sheet from the court. Fourth, to conduct elections successfully in politically criminalized environment. We always find in the newspaper, when the elections are there, polling booths are captured by the people. The officers who was there as a representative of Election Commission, they are kidnapped. Violence occur. All these are the challenges which are being faced by the Election Commission. Conducting election in spite of increasing instances of violence and making them a success is a landmark of the Election Commission. So thus, I would like to end the video. Students, if you like the video, please do like it. If you have not subscribed it, please subscribe it. And also, share this video with others, those who are not aware of it. Thank you, and I wish you all the best for your board exam.